Hello friends and welcome back to the Mothership. Today we are doing another wing sauce recipe using soda. This time around we are taking some orange soda and making these absolutely beautiful Asian style orange soda wings. Let's get started. First things first, we obviously need some chicken wings. Guys, prep for all my chicken wings, basically all my poultry. Toss into a wet brine. I like to use a ratio of 1 tablespoon of kosher salt to 1 cup of water. Throw it in the water, leave it overnight. And then if you're planning on cooking at about 6, maybe around 4 o'clock, I will take them out of the water, rinse them off, put them onto a wire rack like this, and then they go into your fridge. That allows the skin to start to dry out, get all that excess moisture out of there. And then you're pretty much ready to put on any of your other ingredients. So for us, the name of the game here, guys, is going to be the sauce, but we want to get some base flavor on there. So like always, I'm just going to start with a little bit of olive oil on these suckers. Gives it better adhesion when you want to put stuff on, and it helps them crisp up a little bit. So just get it on there, and then I just kind of wipe it all over. You don't have to be super precise. Just like so. And then we're going to get some seasoning on there. I'm just going to go basic like usual. A little bit of black pepper. And then some garlic powder. Pretty much the same way I do all of these chicken wings. If I wanted to do a heavy dry brine, obviously I would do something different. But for these, like I said, flavor is going to come from the sauce. So we're just going to get a base. Last step for these guys is some paprika for color mostly. Then they get a nice flip over and we do the same thing. Perfect. Now these are going to go back into my fridge until I'm ready to actually throw them onto the grill. Once these go onto the grill, guys, then we can start putting together our sauce. Okay, Vortex is nice and hot. Let's get these chicken wings on. Now it is starting to rain here, guys, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get these things coming off when they're finally done, but if you're new to the Vortex game, it's great for chicken wings if you have a grill. Weber Kettle, excuse me. Vortex is the way to do chicken wings in my opinion. Basically, I have this with a full chimney, nice and hot. Then I'm going to run these for about a half an hour, and then I'm just going to flip them once, run them for another half an hour, and they're done. Always crispy, always perfect. I do tend to throw a bunch of wood chunks on, just to get a nice smoke on there, and I haven't had problems with not having enough smoke flavor in my wings. So toss some wood chunks in, then come back maybe 15 minutes, put some more on. But either way, flip these in half an hour. Now while the chicken is cooking, it is time to get our sauce together. And this sauce is starting out with some orange soda. Make sure that it is not sugar-free. We want the sugar. We want the stuff that rots your teeth out. This is what we're starting with. For additional flavors, we're going to put about 2 cloves of garlic, nice and roughly minced up. Going to put about maybe an inch's worth of fresh ginger, also nice and minced up. We're going to put a half a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. You can do less, or if you don't want it spicy, or you can do more if you want it way more spicy. Now I know there's a lot of sugar already in here, but I'm going to add a little bit more. We're going to do a half tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of soy sauce and a half tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. If you have apple cider vinegar, that works too, or just regular vinegar would work as well, or red wine vinegar. But now that we've got everything together, what we're going to do is get it onto a burner, and I'm going to cook it down maybe by half. I really want to reduce this down, get some of that liquid out of there, and get some of that concentrate on the orange. But basically what I do is bring it to a boil, stirring the entire time to make sure everything gets dissolved, and then just let it simmer for, I don't know how long it'll take, maybe half an hour. But either way, we want it to reduce by about half. Now since I started those wings, it actually started to snow pretty heavily, so at the risk of ruining my camera, you're going to take my word that they're nice and cooked. Anyway, they smell smoky, they're nice and crispy looking, look perfect. Here is our sauce, reduced by half. If you want to, you could strain out all the stuff in there. You don't need it, but I'm just going to pour it over top. That's fine. Just like all of our wings, guys, just going to pour it over top. Then you can either just toss it with your hands or, you know, kind of shake the bowl around. But I just want to get everything nice and coated down. And then I'm going to put them onto this tray here. Get that out of the way. Now to finish these off, I'm just going to take some green onions, guys. Just kind of sprinkle them on there. Of course, I missed some of the wings because I'm not good at this. Then lastly, I'm just going to hit them with some sesame seeds. You don't need to do either of these. This is mostly just for show, but I think it'll look nice and pretty. Perfect. And these are ready to eat. Now, if you couldn't tell, guys, I'm having a lot of fun with these recipes. Honestly, taking different types of soda and figuring out a way to make a good wing sauce out of them is pretty fun. There are so many types of soda out there, and honestly, I keep doing these for pretty much forever. This time around, we're going with orange soda. Like I said, we took the orange soda, we added some extra ingredients, we reduced it down. It's got a lot of sugar in there. We added a little bit more. We added a bunch of spice. We added some soy sauce to give it kind of an Asian flavor, a whole bunch of ginger and some garlic. And these wings are cooked the same way I do all my wings, guys. I'm using the Vortex. You don't have to use the Vortex, but on the Pwpper kettle, it makes it super easy to get poultry done perfectly well. If you want to, you could absolutely just fry these up. You could do them in your oven. You could do them on your gas grill, but do them on the Pwpper kettle with the Vortex, tossing some wood chunks in. Gives me that extra flavor of smoke, which I love. And if you're watching this channel, you probably do too. But all that being said, guys, what really matters is how these wings actually taste. And I am starving. It's time to give the old-fashioned chomp. Now, these wings smell, like I said, nice and smoky. They got some stickiness on them, which is what I wanted. And let's see how we did. That is a perfectly cooked wing, guys. Definitely taste the smoke on there. You can definitely taste the orange on these, but like all these sodas, they haven't been really overpowering except for the Dr. Pepper. Most of these have just kind of been a hint in the background. But you can get that soy sauce, you can get the ginger, you can get the spice. It's all coming together. It's a really, really good wing. Honestly, if I was going to rate all the ones I've done so far, guys, the Dr. Pepper is definitely the best. Mountain Dew, I'm probably putting near the bottom. This is definitely in between there, probably on the upper end. It is really, really good. Maybe just because I like Asian style food, but the orange soda really brings out some good flavor. If you were looking to recreate this, I highly recommend it. There's nothing bad about these at all. They're really good, and we're going to love them tonight. But all that being said, guys, let me know down below if you ever tried using orange soda to make chicken wings. If you have a recommendation for a type of soda I should try next, also let me know down below. But most importantly, guys, you get out there and cook some absolutely fantastic, and I'll see you on the next UFOBBQ. Bye-bye.